Salam, salam, inshallah everyone is doing well. We know that in Islam, in our ethical teachings, there are a lot of hadith and a lot of verses in the Quran that talk about the problems of the tongue, the things that we do with our speech that can get us in trouble, whether it's lying, backbiting, slander, cursing people, and on it goes. So much so that there's a whole section in Imam al-Ghazali's Ahya al-Din about this subject, about what we commonly refer to as maharim al-lisan, or the things that we're not supposed to say or engage with in our tongues. One of the the really startling verses, for me at least, in the Quran is in Surah Al-Hujurat, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about verifying when somebody comes with rumors or false innuendo or false information. وإن جاءكم فاسق بنبأ فتبينوا يا أيها الذين آمنوا إن جاءكم فاسق بنبأ فتبينوا. And there's actually another recitation of that verse, فتثبتوا, تبينوا تثبتوا, same kind of issue. And it's just startling that we have this these teachings. Imam Muslim in the introduction of his Sahih collection, he narrates a hadith that the Prophet ﷺ said, كَفَى بِالْمَرْءِ كَذِبًا أَنْ يُحَدِّثَ بِكُلِّ مَا سَمِعَ. It's enough to be called a liar that you repeat everything that you hear. You just hear something and you just kind of repeat it without even thinking or filtering it, without that tabayyan, without verifying the information. We know that. But I came across a passage in Shakespeare that I wanted to read that I thought is another sort of dramatic presentation of the same problem. This is the very, very beginning, the opening lines of the second part of his play Henry IV. Henry IV is a play in which he has part 1 and part 2, so this is the beginning of part 2. And the character, the character that opens this, what I'm about to read to you, these just maybe 15 lines or so, is called Rumor. And in my edition, I'm reading from the, this is a folio society compilation of the collected works, but in my version, in the opening, he has this, very, very beautiful woodcut, drawing in the beginning, in which it's this, I guess, lady rumor, and it's just, she opens her veil, and they're just all of these tongues that are spreading the lies. And I just thought that this is a nice complementary reading to what we know are ethical teachings. So with your permission, I'll just read a few of the opening lines. So he says, the stage directions are: enter rumor in a robe painted full of tongues. All right, so this is how Shakespeare intended that the rumor comes out. So this is a dramatic commentary of that verse in Surah Al-Hujurat, even though I know that's not what Shakespeare was doing, but you kind of get what I'm trying to say. So rumor says the following: open your ears, for which of you will stop the vent of hearing when loud rumor speaks. I from the orient to the drooping west, making the wind my post horse still unfold, the axe commenced on this ball of earth. Upon my tongue's continual slanders ride, the which in every language I pronounce, stuffing the ears of men with false reports. I speak of peace while covert enmity, under the smile of safety, wounds the world. And who but rumor, who but only I, make fearful musters and prepare defense, whiles the big year swollen with some other griefs. Is thought with child by the stern tyrant war, and no such matter? Rumor is a pipe, blown by surmises, jealousies, conjectures, and of so easy and so plain a stop, that the blunt monster with uncounted heads, the still discordant, wavering multitude, can play upon it. But what need I thus my well-known body to atomize amongst my household? Why is rumor here? So, and then he kind of goes on to segue into the story of Henry, the second part of the story of Henry IV. So it's just sort of a dramatic, thing that all languages, plying us with lies, and the drama aside, it's something for us to reflect on, that as we live in an age in which we have this easy access through social media to information, it's very important for us to develop some kind of habit of filtering the information. We shouldn't react right away. We shouldn't repeat, post, comment, share right away. It's very important that we just have a pause to think, is this rumor or is this true? Just some thoughts. Talk to you soon. Be well. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.